Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be flying in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 yet again, loading that last little bit into the menu. And as of yesterday, we decided that we were going to do some more of these challenges. We did a couple of landing challenges, which were fun, and we decided we were going to try a bush trip. And I kind of want to do this Breckenridge to Mariposa Yosemite. So let's see. Leg one, start from leg one. There we go. And let's get some music going on in the background. This is going to be a long one. So we're going to fly at least leg one. I'm not sure if we're going to continue the whole way, but we're going to be flying through mostly the Sierra Madres. Go ahead and say we're ready to fly. Kick it up to 50% throttle. And let's see. Welcome to Bakersfield, California. Your first stop on this tour of the North American High Sierra. From a quaint airstrip, wind your way north along a stretch of road through the agriculture-rich landscape. And we've started at a weird spot again. Let's get back on track. We're going to be hanging a bit of a left. Let's gain some altitude. And we're going to go to the external view again. Oh, yeah, it said we're going to be following this road. I think. And we're flying straight at the first point of interest, and we're going to hook left toward that airport. I think we're supposed to stop at that airport for part one. Wish there was a good way to just start from scratch again. Actually, you scroll down, does it not? It does not show us what that airport looks like. Let's kick our throttle back down to about 75%. There we go. Yeah, we're still a good ways off. There. And let's trim out. We want to angle up just a touch. Okay, we're angled up just a touch. We still got some, there we go. We're not falling quite so fast. But we are actually losing altitude in a good way. Let's see, what is our current altitude? 5,000 feet. I guess we do actually want to be a little bit lower than that. We're going to follow this road. Let's see, where are we? We last checked in just off of this road. Still following it. It should hook left in just a bit. And after it hooks left, we should have an airport to our right. Unfortunately for this aircraft, its cockpit view is less than enlightening. Yeah, we're very slowly dropping, and our speed is looking fine. We lose an airspeed, we're pretty steady. I could probably kick it up just a notch so that we're not losing so much airspeed. And now we're gaining. Okay. We've got the slightest amount of up trim. Oh, we are dead on. If you look down at the bottom right and see our altitude, it's slowly changing. Let's see. Yeah, we get out of the hills into the flat spot, and that's where the first turn is. Let's dip down a little bit. Pick up a little bit of speed, let her level back out. Trying to maintain some of that speed. Because we only lost like 1,000 feet. Not even 1,000 feet. We lost like 500 feet. Let's see, what is our current engine speed? We're dead on 50%. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to land at this airport up here. Let's pitch down just a touch. We're not even to a percent of a degree, and we're still going up. Just slowly tweak that till it's right where we want. Yeah, every little tap of the trim does a lot. There we go. Ever so slight decline. Where's our back on track? How close are we? We're getting very close to our turn. We can go ahead and start kicking it over just a little. And let's get rid of this because it's not super duper helpful. Oh, we're going to pick up this road going to the left. State Route 178 leading us northeast. That looks like the road we're going to follow. Let's continue with a little bit of left. You know, once you get the hang of it, it takes very little input to get what you need out of it. And we're very close to seeing that airport. Let's see, just visual indicators. I do not see a pond over there. So, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's just a shadow. Maybe that's the airport. Hate to keep using this back on track. Oh, we were pointed straight at it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. And we're losing about 200 feet per minute. And what's our altitude? 4,000. That's about right on track. Go. And I'm just putting a word out the places that I'm currently live. We'll slap this in here. And I guess I'll throw it a couple other places too. Thanks. That. Got one over there. We got one over there. We got one over here. See, we have stream announcement going out. Yeah. Okay. So everywhere knows. And we almost passed the airport. Stuff happens. Does it say which one we land on? Do we have a radio? We don't have a radio. Keep us at about 20%. We'll start adding in some flaps. I don't know which runway we're supposed to land on. I'm not getting any radio stuff. There's got to be a tower there, though. Normally, I would call out on the radio as I get close to it or get within the radius and say, hey, it's me, the guy with the tail number or whatever. I'd like to land at your airport. I'd like to land on whatever runway. Can I land, please? And they would say yay or nay, or they'd hold in the pattern or whatever. The last time I landed this thing, I did not have a good time. I came in a little bit too hot and kicked on the brakes a little bit too soon. Those landing challenges helped. Oh, come on. There we go. Put up the flaps. And now kick on the brakes. Once we come to a complete stop, we'll take back off again. And we'll check out the other places. If it'll ever let me stop. Brakes are on. Should be, anyway. Well, let's see, where's the next place after here? We're gonna go northwest along the highway. Let's kick it around. And we're gonna head northwest. Yeah, brakes are 100% not on. Oh, you know, a little bit of flaps would help. Flaps help you get off the ground when you're moving slow. Flaps are drag, but they're also lift. So I just got out of the stall zone, and I'm still climbing pretty good. See, as soon as I get a little bit of altitude, I can get my speed up, and I can just cruise along. Yep, I'm dead on where I need to be. Kill the flaps. Drop it to about 50% throttle, or maybe 75% throttle. That should put us on a cruise. We just got to get back to this road and follow it. So we are bearing 328, 329, 328. And that's about right. And you can see this road here. That's what we're going to meet back up with. I wish the Navilog was not broken. I mean, that start button, you may be thinking, what is that start button for? That's literally just the stopwatch. See, where's our next stop? It's 0167, which is straight along this road. We're going to pick up the river and follow the river for a bit. How far are we from that river? We got a little ways to go. We're going to follow the series of ponds and that road. Oh, shoot. There's a field out there. That's what that was. That's not a pond. That's also not on the map. So, if anybody knows what that is, say so now. I'll give you about a minute to figure it out. You know, I wonder if I'm actually live on YouTube. I didn't think to check that. Oh, hey. Somebody followed, I believe. Yeah, I'm not tracking quite right. Give me a moment, and I'll pull up the Twitch dashboard. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh. Thanatos6125, thanks for the follow. Let's see. Should be following that road. Let's just double check where we are. Yeah, we're good. We just gotta kick it right just a little bit. Let's see. Let's get rid of you. You are totally useless. Why is the navlog useless? Yeah, we're still gaining altitude by like 300 feet per minute. We're higher than I wanted to be. But that's okay. Yes, turn it off and on again is likely what it's going to take. But you are actually showing up in chat now. So, I don't know. Maybe it went right. Yeah, did you figure out what these things are off on the side? If you're used to farming, you ought to know what that is. Can I go to North Korea? You know what? I've never thought to try. That may be one of the next places to check out. I wouldn't even know what to look for over there. Ah, okay. So, for what this is, that's a center pivot. So, water gets pushed to the center of this field, and there's a long arm covered in sprinklers that go all the way out to the edge. Each of those little tracks you see in the field are one of the wheels that hold up that sprinkler system. If you've driven past a field, you've likely seen one of these, but those are the areas that actually get a decent amount of water, which is why they're green or a different color. If you look at a map, you'll see a lot of those. Like a lot. Let's see. Yeah, we're still going down just a touch, which is fine. So there's a different aircraft for one of the other challenges that I kind of like better because it's got this built in and it keeps the GPS track up and going the whole time. You know, let's see, amazing graphics. Do you recommend the game? Okay, so that's a loaded question. If you're looking for a game to just fly aircraft, this is probably not it. If you're looking for a simulator, this is probably it. Like, I've been a huge fan of the Flight Simulator series for a very long time, so it was a no-brainer. I had to get it. It was a definite get it as soon as I can. And it really didn't hurt that it was part of that Microsoft, not Microsoft, the Xbox Game Pass. Like, that was like I said, pretty much a no-brainer for me because it was basically free. Okay, this has got to be that kink in the road. We're going to follow till we see that pond, and then we're going to follow the line of ponds till we get to the next airport. Gotta be 067. We're just gonna stick along with the road here. So, back to the conversation on should you get this game. If you are a die-hard simulator fan and you absolutely love aircraft, I would say yes. It is, in a lot of ways, the exact flight simulator that I remember so fondly from back in the day. Yeah, no-brainer for me to pick up. Also, if you're looking to get a flight stick, which I also very highly recommend if you're going to get a simulator game like this, you better get it quick because they're running out of stock basically everywhere. Because I was looking to upgrade. I've got a Thrustmaster T-Flight something? I don't know, give me a second. T-Flight Stick X version 4. That's what I'm currently using. And it does a good job. But I've never really been real big on the hand on throttle and stick. It's like, yeah, that's fine. But now that I'm actually having to work the throttle, I kind of want a different throttle stick. Like, I considered a hand on throttle and stick or a HOTAS setup for Elite Dangerous because I enjoy Elite Dangerous, and Elite Dangerous with a joystick is also pretty fun. But I've got a couple of buttons that go to pre-programmed throttle positions, and I only use like 3 or 4 throttle positions, right? I got full throttle, 75%, and full stop. And then I do occasionally go into reverse. But that's only like 5 positions. So I've got those bound to different keybinds, and I basically never have to worry about hitting the throttle. On this, because you've got like real world air and air currents, you've got a lot more adjustments to do. And if you're looking for a budget one, I can't help but recommend the one that I've got. You know, I could see the keyboard and mouse being a bit easier, but I like the stick. I just do. No, it's not really gonna hurt your game experience if you don't have the stick. But that's what I like. Let's see. Yeah, so I was with you on the keyboard and mouse for Flight Simulator for the longest time. This is the first Microsoft Flight Simulator I've had with a flight stick since like '98 when I had the Sidewinder. Let's see, what ship did I get in Elite Dangerous? I think my favorite is the Asp. I like the Asp Explorer. It's a lot of fun. My favorite thing to do in Elite Dangerous is exploration. So having that jump range is a massive deal to me. Like it is a huge deal. Yeah, we're not making quite as much headway as I had thought. But we're right on track. We are right on track. Oh. Condas are too expensive. I dug into, well, digging. I was a miner for a good while. So that was my favorite thing to do in Elite for a good bit. And I amassed quite a fortune. So I could just go buy a condo right now. You'll probably get a stick if you get the game, but you need to upgrade your monitor so it'll put a dent in your pocket. Well, if you've got a 1080 monitor, that's really all you need. Like, I've got it in 4K, and I'm playing in 4K, even though the stream is in 1080. And it's really not that big of a deal. Like, it looks great on both, because I've gone back and I've watched the stream after I flew for a while, and it looks great. It absolutely looks great, even at 1080. Am I going to get a fleet carrier in Elite Dangerous? Honestly, probably not. As much fun as they seem, that's a lot of upkeep. And I don't know that I've got the time to put toward upkeeping a fleet carrier. Ow, this just random hill is nearly 4,000 feet tall. Or above sea level. Let's see. I think you can get a... Oh, see you, Dodo Stork. I hope you get the game. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe try it out on the Xbox Game Pass for PC before you buy it. Anyways, have a good one. And back to fleet carriers. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough time in-game to justify the necessary upkeep. I don't play in a huge group, so that definitely informs that decision, like a lot. It's definitely a group activity, if we're being totally honest. Definitely a group activity. And my group is... We've got nearly 30 people in my regular, ongoing private group. But we really only get on in groups of 2s and 3s. We've never had the whole group on. I think one of the biggest detriments to that is like how big the wing can be, because you can only have like 4 people in a wing, right? We would play a lot more if we could have more than 4 people in a wing. And I don't remember, but I want to say they were working on that. I don't know. It's been a good while since I took a look at that. Oh, we're drifting a little bit to the east. Whoop, too much. You cannot see how little I'm putting into the stick, but I'm putting basically nothing into the stick. Hello, Cosmo Summary. Welcome to the stream. So, since you... Yes. Well, no, wait, no. I'm not actually on multiplayer. That would be a lot of fun. But we streamed a bit yesterday, and we decided that we wanted to do one of these bush challenges. And... that's what we're in right now. We're doing a bush challenge flying through the Sierra Madres. But I think multiplayer is definitely on the list. I think we'll hit this first checkpoint which is, oh gee, that's a good ways away. Does this say KIYK? Where is KIYK? Oh, it didn't count us landing at KIYK, so we're on track for the next bit, but we're probably going to run out of fuel. I really hate to bail on this 2 days in a row. The thing is, it didn't update our objectives. Our next stop would be 067, and we're only like a third of the way there. Like, Thanatos, you were there. You saw me land at KIYK. I tried to come to a complete stop, but the wind kept pushing me. That should have counted. Like, just touching my wheels down at the last one counted. So I don't know what's up with this one. I could try to full speed it out of here, but even at full throttle, even if I trim it down to where I'm, you know, top speed all the time, I don't think we're gonna make it anytime soon. Whoop. I had it trimmed in so nice. I wish trim presets were a thing. You know what? We're gonna call it quits on this because that's no fun. That broke. Why did that broke? So it may have been that other guy. What was his name? Dodo Stork. He said, let's try North Korea. And I've never flown, or I've never really been all that interested in it. But now I can fly over it. Unless, what do you think about Area 51 instead? Groom Lake. Groom Lake is not one. Vegas. North Korea. Okay. Oh, what is that? Osan? Osan. There we go. Okay. So I know... Oh, wow. There's like a bunch of stuff up here. What? That's almost definitely North Korea. I'm pretty sure. Let's take off there, and we'll head south. Does anybody have any suggestions for aircraft? Citation's too fast. How about this Bonanza? Or we could go with something more acrobatic like the Extra. Any thoughts? What do you want to see in the air? This Bonanza? Or do you want to see something more acrobatic like the Extra 300 or 330? My choice? We're going to go out in the Bonanza then. Oh, I got to vote for the Extra, but it was too late. We've already hit start, and it is a long way to go back and change again. You know what? The next flight we take, we'll take in an Extra. Let's see. I think I'm going to Google where Mount Rushmore is and the nearest airport. Rapid City Regional Airport is the nearest to Mount Rushmore. We'll take an Extra out there.
Pyongyang Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf is type Beechcraft, be 36 1 tree miles south of Pyongyang. Request flight following.
Oh, we're in Pyongyang.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf, Pyongyang Center. Squawk 5266.
Let's get a little bit of flaps.
266 Beechcraft Sierra X-Ray Golf.
Oh, it's not gonna let me get flaps. There we go.
Beechcraft Sierra X-Ray Golf radar contact 13 miles south of Pyongyang.
There's the stadium.
500 feet. Altimeter 29.58. Copy Beechcraft Sierra
Does this
X-Ray
thing not have flaps? Oh wait, that's the trim. There's the flaps. Let's head south. What's this river? Yeah, let's head, yeah, oh, it's too dark. Okay, let's see. Is there a way for me to change that? I feel like there's a way to change that. May have to be AI offline, real-time online. I like that, but that's going to lock us into the day cycle. Yeah, we're going to have to reload. Yeah, because there's no time of day because we're in live online. But oh, I absolutely agree. We need to be able to see what's going on here. And yes, it is a little dark for me, and I know it's going to be a little dark for a lot of folks. But we've already got everything set up, so we can go here and go back to Pyongyang, flight conditions. We'll do, there we go, custom live weather to scattered clouds today. Where's the time? We'll put it, let's see, about 10 a.m. Does that sound good to you? And off we go. So, you know what? You're right. I could have taken the extra, but I've already hit load. That, and I don't feel like I got really any time in the Bonanza. Okay, so we've got daytime. And we're starting in the same place right over one of the landmarks. And I would bet money that these are just the very most basic pre-generated buildings. If there's anything else you would like to check out, like I mentioned Mount Rushmore, I've never been to Mount Rushmore. I think that might be cool. We could try the Grand Canyon or DC or any of these places that would be particularly difficult to fly over in real life. Okay, let's see. Kick on our isoline, so we've got elevation. And we want to kick it south. I think the other way around. Grand Canyon and London. Okay, so a note about London. London is actually a premium add-on, which I do not have because I'm still on the included with Game Pass version. Kill the flaps. Trim down. Well, the way they phrased it, it's like just some extras in the city, but they seem like important extras. Hey, shiny Charizard. Let's see. We followed this river. It'll take us out to the coast. Oh, there's actually a handful of airports around here. I didn't know they had that. Let's see, what does the interior of this look like? I haven't looked in a minute. Okay. So it's actually got a good glass cockpit. So this is, yeah, we got some, we got a little bit of turbulence going on over here. But we're trimmed out pretty good. We got a slight climb at 1,300 feet. If you've ever looked around, oh, that's so nice. And I can actually go through and just tweak any of these. Straighten back out, follow that river. Flight instruments, floodlights. Oh, that would be nice. Got all the buttons you would. Ooh, fuel tank selector. Oh, what does that do? Oh, it's inoperable. Yeah, this has got some cool stuff in it. And you can poke your head up above the dashboard. What I don't like is the predefined, like, lookovers. Yeah, like that's great. I kind of wish I could lean a little bit more out the window, right? You can understand that. 'Cause, I mean, that's exactly what I would be doing in a real aircraft. I'd have my head basically out the window the whole time. Looks like they do actually have some industrial stuff off to the side here. No idea what that is. Like a dog in a cart. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you've ever been flying in a small piston aircraft like this, but yeah, that's part of the experience. Okay, Shiny Charizard. That is 2 votes for London. And yes, I'm interested in doing London, but I think London is going to wait for the next one because I want to fly through the Grand Canyon. And we said we were going to check out an extra. That may be the more fun thing to do because I think they probably just don't have a lot of data for North Korea. You know, it makes sense. Okay. I am going to Google where's the closest airport to the Grand Canyon. Let's see. Grand Canyon. Before we go anywhere, I'm gonna check out the extra and make sure that's selected so that we don't make that mistake again. Okay, the extra is selected. Let's see, where is the Grand Canyon? Oh yeah, we can change it to live. Flight conditions to live. That'll work. Hey, got you. Select departure airport. Got... You know, I have flown over the Grand Canyon a couple of times, but I don't know the closest airport. The FLG. Let's try Flagstaff. Oh, I wish this stupid map had a little bit more detail. That should... I'm going to see if I can find directions to the Grand Canyon. From the local airport. Phoenix is closer than Vegas, so do we have a Phoenix? Phoenix. Here. Okay, that's probably gonna get it. Hey, Mr. Wasp TV. Welcome to the stream. And King Park. Flagstaff. Okay, it is due north. No, Flagstaff was closer.
Traffic extra Alpha Sierra.
Dang it. Hey! Yeah, we flew in North Korea for a little bit. I hate to go through the stupid loading screen again, but it's going to be faster to do that than to fly the extra 100 miles. So yeah, we did actually check out Pyongyang. It has really surprised me that I could actually go there. Like, I don't know what to do with that. It actually had some stuff there, and it had like the main thing that you could fly from was a soccer field, I guess. I don't know. But it was kind of neat to see that, but everything around it is just flat and there's nothing going on. Which could actually be just nothing going on, or it could just be a lack of data. I mean, it could be both. Who knows? Okay, so
Flagstaff
from
Tower extra
Flagstaff.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 21 straight out departure. Extra Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra cleared for takeoff
Okay.
runway 21 departing straight out approved.
So due north ought to take me straight into the
Cleared for
Grand
takeoff
Canyon.
runway 21 extra X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, and just third person already. We actually do not have flaps. And we're facing due south, of course. Can you fly past the Shard in London? Okay, I can't, and I will tell you why. Because that is a premium purchasable edition. And I have not purchased that. Okay, and gotta change that. Oh, too slow. So this doesn't have flaps. It made up with trim. Woo! It's squirrely. World Trade Center, not still a thing. We can't go that far back in time. I flew into the Seattle Space Needle earlier. Oh, this is so squirrely. Like everything else has been like slow and easy to handle.
Flagstaff Tower extra Alpha
Okay,
Sierra
yeah,
X-ray
Nellis
Golf
is not
Sierra
too far. I
frequency
could probably go check that out.
Phoenix approach extra Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type extra 301 miles south of Flagstaff.
You know what? I'm just gonna trim it down a bit.
Extra Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
Man, a little bit of trim goes
Squawk 0073.
like. Oh man, a little bit of trim goes a very long way.
0073 extra X-ray Golf
The
Sierra.
new World Trade Center. Yeah, I could probably fly past that.
X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 1.
Can I fly the fastest plane in the game? I can. It's the Airbus A380.
Copy extra X-ray Golf
I
Sierra.
don't think it would fit into the canyon. Oh, I don't have an isoline map? Oh, that's going to make stuff so much harder to find. Am I not going due north? I'm not. Okay. I love how snappy this is. Oh, there it goes. It's playing nice now. Let's see. Man, just a little bit of turbulence does a lot. Whee! Oh, too much. Whoa, boy. Yeah, as fun as the extra is for acrobatic flight, I don't know that it's my favorite just cruise around plane. It doesn't have much floatiness to it. Let's see, is it just the other side of this? Do you like The Sims? I've never played The Sims. Or do you mean like just simulator games? I do actually enjoy simulator games. But GPS tracking, yes please. Keep drifting east. Yes, this actually does come with the drone mode. If I could trust this aircraft to say, stay right on track, I would say, yeah, I will check out drone mode. But it's over here in the showcase camera. Yep, there it goes, drone mode. Just totally left it. Free camera maybe? Can we not do the thing? Oh, I almost hit the mountain. Oh, let's reset that. There we go. Oh, what was that? Who did that? Hey! I got another follow. So you can have a proper look at landmarks in that mode? Yes. Yesterday, we hopped in the bigger brother, that Beechcraft Bonanza, and we were in the King Air, I think it was. So yeah, we got into the King Air, and we flew up and over and around Mount Rainier. There's, I don't know where it is. Oh, okay, I can work with that. Oh, some of these are cool. Oh, there's 2 people in my aircraft. Oh, that's too cool. Is that maybe? Ah, there we go. Back to normal. Drone mode makes the game even better. Yeah, I think so. Position. Oh wait, camera drone. There we go. Bump up the speed, drone follow mode, or turn you off. If I can figure out how to aim it. I have no idea how to aim this camera. Let's bump up the speed. Yeah, it's gonna take us a minute to get to the Grand Canyon. Let's make sure we're headed the right way still. Could you find your house with drone mode if you wanted to? That's a loaded question. The answer is both yes and no. It depends on where you live. If you live in an area that they did the photogrammetry on, then the answer is yes. If you live somewhere like I do, you know, the middle of nowhere, the answer is no. So, a buddy of mine wanted me to fly past his house, right? So we flew past his house, and it was just a procedurally generated house, right? It was not his house, but it had the neighborhood right, and it guessed pretty close at the house, like what the house was supposed to look like. Oh, that might work. It looks like there's a bit of the canyon, or a bit of the river to our right. Yeah, there it is. There's the start of the canyon. I didn't actually use the drone mode to find the house. I just flew past it like what we're doing here. We gotta lose some of this altitude. Yeah, we're gonna lose some speed, but we gotta lose this altitude. Imagine doing that for every single house perfectly. That would take forever. Which is why they had an AI do it. So if you're a map nerd like I am, you're aware of Microsoft's AI project that drew an outline of every single structure in the world, or attempted to anyway. They had regular 2D imagery, and they just had the AI draw houses and workplaces and all kinds of other buildings. And it's halfway decent. That's what they used to generate this. I would bet money on that. So, in big places like New York, they did what's called photogrammetry, which, if you're familiar with 3D, like, it takes two perspectives of something, and the way your brain works it out turns it into 3D. So if you take two photos side by side about your eye distance apart, you'd get a 3D effect of whatever it is you're looking at, right? So they do that with aircraft. They just do it in multiple passes. And they've done that for like New York and London and LA and a bunch of other cool places. Places they expect a lot of people to fly. So they've put on all that extra work to make sure it looks just right. And there's a few airports, probably the more premium airports, that they have handcrafted each building piece by piece. Yeah, Mr. Wasp, I think your house is likely going to be there, because when you do photogrammetry, you've got a little bit of extra on the edges. That's just the way it works. So it wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. Yeah. It's probably there. It is 11:30. Go to sleep, Wasp. Well, it's not 11:30 for me. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it is very likely that it's there. Let's see. I've got maybe half an hour left of time that I can fly, and I really want to check out the Grand Canyon. If we get time this stream, we'll go check it out. If we don't, we'll do it in a future stream. And I leaned on the trim. That is a thing that happened. This is why I want HOTAS and not just everything on the one stick. I thought I hit an updraft. You want this game so bad because you want to see your area so bad, but you don't have a PC. So, Google has actually done a pretty good job at 3D for most places. So I would be surprised if there wasn't a 3D view of your house from probably a couple of years ago that you could check out in like Google Earth or Google Maps. Yeah, we're a little low on fuel. We took an acrobatic plane on a cross-country flight. I mean, worst case scenario, it's a simulator. Better just call it quits on this aircraft and we'll go check out London or whatever. I just wish we had hopped into something faster. Oh, AGCN would have gotten me right on top of it, dang it. You know what? I wonder, can I add a location? Objectives, that's not what I need. Travel to, no flight plan. We have a way to set up a flight plan. Let's see, there we go. Nearest airport list. We're looking for KGCN. GCN, there we go.
X-Ray Golf Sierra is 45 miles southeast with India to land. Extra Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Canyon Tower. Make left base runway 21. Altimeter 29 wing 259 at 5.
Okay, what are my PC specs? So, it's getting a little bit older. I've got a Ryzen 7 1700 with a GTX 1080. Got a nice big solid state drive, 32 gigs of RAM. It was a very beefy PC. Let's see. Oh wait, can I just adjust my fuel now? Oh. Okay. I can just give myself more fuel. And I got heavier. Let's see. Where is my skip to? Travel to. No flight plan set. What do you mean no flight plan set? "32 gigs of RAM is probably too much." Yes. What do I add to that? I can't add to that. Yeah, 1080 is still pretty good. It's not the TI version, which is okay. Have I crashed yet? Do you mean today or in general? 8 gigs of RAM is totally fine. It's a little bit less than is recommended for this, though. Where are we at? We left Flagstaff, and we're on our way to KGCN, which is Grand Canyon National Park. I think that's another one of the mocked-up airports. Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe it's a private airport. But the idea was go to the nearest airport near the Grand Canyon and then go fly through the Grand Canyon. And then we ended up in one that was a little bit farther than we had intended. Play no problem with 8 gigs of RAM. That is awesome. You know, I haven't actually checked to see what I'm actually currently consuming. Let's see, what am I currently pulling? Performance, I'm at about 50% GPU, not GPU, 50% CPU. I'm at 22 gigs of RAM, which is definitely inflated by the number of Chrome tabs I've got. Currently downloading 7 megs per second, which is not crazy. My GPU, however, is hovering between 97 and 98%. Okay, so it's been since 2003, since the last time you were at the Grand Canyon. I have only ever flown over it in, like, jetliner, so it's all new to me. Do I play any first-person shooter games? I do. I don't usually stream or record them. They're, I want to say maybe not the most interesting to record or to stream, because I'm really not that great. Like, the one I'm probably the best at is probably Overwatch, and I would enjoy recording or streaming that, but I mean, if I don't have a team, it's like, it's really tough. Like, you get a terrible team and it makes the whole match terrible, and nobody has a good time. I'm not good enough. I can help swing games. I can't swing games all by myself. So until I get to the point where I can swing games all by myself, it's going to continue to be kind of on the watch time. Like, I'll get 3 or 4 matches in and just be really angry. And yes, Vlad, when I play with you, it definitely helps. Having a pocket healer, even if you're not pocket healing me, is a huge deal. Have I ever tried Valorant? I have not. I've heard good things about that, and I've heard bad things about that. And probably the biggest thing keeping me from playing Valorant is the anti-cheat. The anti-cheat is just... it's not a good time had by any. Mr. Wasp, as soon as we get a little bit through the Grand Canyon, we're going to go check out London. And if we see your house, we see your house. So, an effort will be made. So anyway, there's somebody that I hang out with on Discord a good bit. They downloaded Valorant, and it bricked their computer. Like, not like dead, but it destroyed their Windows install. They had to reinstall Windows just to get their machine going again. And the restore point was the day they installed Valorant. So it did some weird stuff in the kernel. So ever since then, I haven't trusted it. You know, there may not be a whole bunch going on the surface here, but like looking at the erosion lines and stuff is pretty neat. Like where the water has carved out the rock. What is my Discord? I will drop that into chat. There you go. There is a link to join my Discord. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. It is a silly place. I kind of wish we had gotten something faster, but more than that, I wish we had gotten something a little bit closer. Like, I bet if I pull up, you'd be able to see it from here. You can't really see it yet. I wonder, is it worth our time to reload here? Probably is. We've spent so long trying to get here. It just feels like we're going so slow when we're in fact going like 148 knots. Yeah, with that distance, I'm gonna reload. Wrong one. I'm gonna reload at KGCN. And we're going to do a quick pass through there, and then we're going to go check out London and see what we're actually missing over there. Any suggestions on different aircraft? Grand Canyon National Park. Okay, extra... You know, yeah, I'll resend the Discord link. There you go. Let's see. Said speed. What do we have that's fast? 120 knots, 130 knots, 135 knots, 176 knots. Let's try this Robin. How fast was the extra? I've already passed it, haven't I? Yeah, I have. 150 knots is the cruise speed. So that's even slower. That does 176 or 244. That's what we took up to Mount Rainier. Okay. We load here, take off here, go due north. Should be there. I'm so impatient. I wanted to see it so bad. Oh, cool. Welcome to the Discord. The welcome squid should be there to greet you shortly. And yes, I did say welcome squid.
Canyon Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo at runway 21 ready for takeoff straight out departure.
Okay, we are up at full throttle. It is slowly climbing, and boom. Yeah, that nav log is kind of useless at the moment. We'll get rid of you. Drag you up to the corner so we got as much visible space as possible. We got to get off the ground and start headed north as soon as possible. Nose wheel is up. And we are off the ground. We have liftoff. Get rid of the landing gear, lose that drag, start gaining some altitude. Steady speed, losing a little bit. Let's see.
Canyon Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo frequency change. Los Angeles Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo is type Beechcraft King Air 2 miles southwest of Canyon. Request flight following. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf.
Oh, that looks like the Grand Canyon right in front of us. Yeah, this thing is not as acrobatic because it's bigger and it's heavier, but it's still, like, super fun to fly. Let's see. Get rid of some of that up trim, neutral that out. There we go. What gave it away? The Big Canyon. Yes, it was the Big Canyon. Some might even call it Grand. Oh, so much closer. Like, I googled what is the closest airport to the Grand Canyon, and Grand Canyon National Park Airfield was not on the list. Okay, we can cut back on the throttle a little bit. Go down to about 80%. Should start losing a little bit of altitude here, or at least a little bit of our climb rate. That is big. Like, I knew it was big, but it's like really big. Like really, really big. Okay, should we go east or west? It looks like if we go west, we've got a little bit more river to follow. East? East because reasons. Okay. Stop telling me landing gear. My landing gear is already up. So I had to double check. You know. Oh, that it kicks on as soon as you hit send your flaps one notch. You got it. Oh, it can't do that. We're too fast. Okay, we got one notch of flaps. So much altitude. So quick. Yeah, some of those peaks are render errors. Most of them are not. And yeah, we've got a lot of turbulence. Oh, yeah, we did give it one notch of flaps. Just because we're way too fast. But as soon as you kill your throttle all the way, it screams for landing gear. It is a grand sight. Whoa! Took off the flaps too quick. This would be a lot of fun in a Cub. Man, I gotta go see this thing in person. Or a glider, yes. With as many updrafts as I'm getting over here, it would either be an absolute blast or a nightmare. I don't think rivers run like that. Yeah, if anybody ever caught you flying like this through the canyon like that, you'd get in a lot of trouble real quick. But, you know, there are helicopter tours through here. Of all the places I've been that give helicopter tours, this is one of the few I would actively consider. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to set up a flight plan before the next time I stream. And we're just gonna have a flight plan of checking out airports along the Colorado River. Because this in a little bit slower plane would be an absolute blast. Like, this plane is cool. We're covering a lot of distance, but I'm not gonna lie, some of the pop-in is a bit crazy. Like, I've got good frames. Like, I have decent frames for what we're doing. But, like, the stuff off to the right over here, I couldn't do that. Like, this plane just can't handle that. And, like, a bush plane, this would be a blast. Okay, that'll work. I will definitely give that a try. Yes, I know I'm 500 feet up. Okay, yeah. Definitely going to have a flight plan set up for the next time we come check out the Grand Canyon. And we've had a couple of folks say you want to check out London. Start thinking about what aircraft would be fun around London. And we'll go check out London. And yeah, definitely coming back here. Oh, landing right there on that sandbar in a bush plane would be such a blast. Oh, that would be so much fun. Okay, time to go check out somewhere else so I don't ruin the entire idea of that trip through here. So I'm not great at driving the drone camera. We're just gonna dive bomb whatever with whatever aircraft we go out in. See, Heathrow. Yeah, Heathrow. That will work. Pick something I haven't flown before. I haven't flown the Caravan before. It's relatively quick. Yeah, I know. I'm a licensed drone pilot, have drones, can fly drones, have no idea how to fly it in here. Let's see. Let's do this Robin Cadet. No, wait. The JMB VL3. Never seen that one. Give it a try. I think we do a good flyover. You shouldn't have any trouble seeing your house. And besides, it's not like it's a good idea to show your actual house on online for everybody to see. So, general direction, north, south, east, or west of Heathrow. I definitely plan on flying up the Thames a bit. You're right, Vlad. Definitely gonna have to try Big Island, Hawaii. Flying over Kilauea would be cool. What do we take for that? A bush plane's not gonna be able to climb that fast. Actually, in Essex, it's not in London enough. That's northwest of London, if I remember right. Or is that southwest? Northeast. Okay. You gotta forgive me. I'm not from that side of the world. Basically, all of the UK geography that I know is from Game of Thrones and that time I watched Top Gear. Gee, I am up to 24 gigs used in RAM.
Heathrow Tower JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf.
Oh,
Sierra
no,
ready for
I did a
departing
dumb.
straight out at
It's
runway
nighttime.
27 right.
Ah. Can I go offline from here? I can't. I have to go back to the main menu. Yeah, it is lucky that I've got 32 gigs. If I close some Chrome tabs, I'm sure I would regain about half that. If we're being totally honest. Just like everybody else, I got a problem with way too many Chrome tabs. And, you know, OBS has got to be taking some, and this right here has got to be taking a huge, hefty chunk of it, too. Let's see. Biggest memory user at 8 gigs, Flight Simulator. Second in that list is Chrome at 2 gigs. So, compared to Chrome, this game is massive. Just absolutely massive. Okay. Heathrow, all of that is fine. Got to change flight conditions to here, at the very least. Custom, we're going to call it about lunchtime. Or, you know what, how about early morning? Like 7 a.m. Or, yeah, 7 or 8 a.m. That ought to work. Well, I have no idea how to find the River Thames from here. If I remember right, Heathrow is right beside it. I don't actually know. See, it says active pause will let me freeze the aircraft so I can fly around in the drone. I have yet to see a button that does the active pause. Oh, Southend is actually the closest? Ah. Well, I've already hit load. Oh, pause button on the keyboard does it. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, we might actually get some drone flight in. If the London Eye is something I can find, I will active pause and fly through it. Let's see. I have no idea how far Essex is from Heathrow. Or Southend is from Heathrow. So, we're about to find out. Wow, it has finally jumped up to 60% CPU usage.
Heathrow Tower JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-ray.
Oh,
Sierra
of course,
runway
it's
27 right, ready for
it's
takeoff,
overcast.
departing straight out.
Okay, we are ready to fly. Okay, let's see. We want external. Let's try the pause. 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 Whoa! Oh boy! This is gonna get real interesting real quick. Come on, we're throttled up. The brake should be off. Oh, it was in frozen mode. There we go, frozen mode. Ha ha! Okay, we can get rid of the camera jazz. We need this. Okay, let's see. That's got to be the Thames, if I had to guess. It's tracking. Let's see. Can you set it to live UK time and weather? Yes, but as I'm sure you already know, it's very dark over there right now. Yes, watch the American try to find his way around London.
JLB Aviation X-ray Golf Sierra, you are leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Let's see, get rid of the flaps.
Heathrow Tower
Yes,
JMB
it
Aviation
is
Alpha
almost
Sierra
midnight.
X-ray Golf Sierra, frequency change. Heathrow approach JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type JMB Aviation VL3 2 miles northwest of Heathrow. Request flight following. JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
You
Sierra
said,
approach.
where is that?
Squawk 356 JMB Aviation X-ray Golf Sierra. JMB Aviation X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 2 miles west of Heathrow, 1,200 feet. Altimeter 29.54. Copy JMB Aviation X-ray Golf Sierra.
And you said northeast or southeast for Southend? Let's see. Okay, what is that? Northolt? Northeast. We are currently headed northeast. Cool. See, it's times like this I wish they had warbirds in here.
North approach on 126.45. Going to 126.45 JMB Aviation X-Ray Golf Sierra. Northold approach JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 1,000 feet. JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Northold approach continue as planned. Altimeter 29.54.
The Camel is less fun to fly than you would think. Like, it's really cool, but it's not the most fun to fly. So if you know what the airport's identifier is, I can look it up and head toward it. TC, nearest airport list. Or farther. London City.
City Tower JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 18 miles west with Sierra touch and go. JMB Aviation Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra City Tower. Make left traffic runway 27. Altimeter 29.54 wind 186 at tree 2. Make left traffic runway 27 JMB Aviation X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Where is it? ASXGs. I don't actually see that on the map. Oh, that's gotta be downtown. That's gotta be. They put me behind the plane again. There we go. Don't care. World War I dogfights always interested me. Yes. Yeah. Agreed. That's not what I'm over. That's the bigger river I'm headed straight for, right? Is the Thames. Man, that crosswind is just absurd. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, I see some skyline. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I'm not at all flying the direction I'm pointed. Oh, I see it. I see it now. It's this big curvy bit out there in front of me. Gonna take a minute to get over there, but it's so gonna be worth it. Yeah, I really need to study some maps a little bit further from home. I'm used to making maps for pretty darn close to home. I'm not used to studying maps from far from home. There we go. Lose a little bit of altitude, not too much, and we should be able to make some nice passes through the city. So taking a visit over here is definitely part of my bucket list. Like, I don't even know what I would want to go see, but there's too much. It's like the mall in Washington. Like, it's really cool. It's something you really just gotta see. And I know, yeah, I would probably end up in a pub for the majority of the time too. You can see the shard? Yes. Oh, what is that park? That is a ginormous park. Is that a park? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to try the drone cam when I get near the shard. See if it actually works out pretty good. Oh, that's Hyde Park. Okay. That would definitely be on the list of things to check out when I get there. I gotta get a passport to come check it out. And this whole, you know, virus thing has got to go away. Because right now I can't go over there even if I had the money. Hyde Park is the Central Park of London. Yeah, I could absolutely see that. I mean, I've never been to Central Park either. Pause. And let's get out the drone cam. If you'll cooperate. There we go. Showcase. Drone follow mode off. Focus mode disabled. Okay, there we go. Now I just got to figure out how to aim it. Let's see. Does controls have any help for me here? Let's see. Mouse. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Toggle drone camera, depth of field, attach to target, change speeds, roll, pitch drone down. Oh, it's on the number keys. Okay, I think I can figure that out from there. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's bump up the speed just a little bit. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I like how there's very obviously a bridge there, but the cars are driving through the water. Oh, they need to fix that, especially for a place like London. And it looks like the Houses of Parliament are a little bit crooked and not exactly where they're supposed to be in the world. Yeah, global warming hit hard. Okay, let's go back here. I'm ready to go check out the shard. Why is my speed changing? I'm not moving. Ah, tsunami hit London. Water can't stop us all. Yeah, I think there are some buildings that are missing because I haven't paid for the Premium London expansion. You know what? We're gonna go this way around it. And more bridges that are underwater. Boom, there we go. Showcase. Reset position, yes please. Whoa. Ha! Very much in the London spirit. Keep going like nothing happened. Yeah, I could believe that. Up to speed a little bit. There we go. I think they probably did a pretty good job on the Shard, I think. Oh, there's other planes flying past me. I did not... Oh, that is not the right button. Let's turn off follow mode, because that was the problem. In the top there? Cool. Okay, there's our rotation. Which one is our... We don't have altitude, do we? Yeah, and every time I touch it, it resets my speed. Alright, gonna have to hit the controls again, see how to fix that. Drone, up, down. Translate. Exposures. Zoom. I don't see a go up. I can pitch and roll. I can go left, I can go right. I can translate. Down is F. So R should be up. Yeah, translate drone up is R. Whoop. Oh, that's neat. That's really neat. Is that just a place you can hang out? Yeah, those look like observation areas. Oh yeah. Yeah, they got some work to do over here. I don't think I would consider this a completed project. There's a decent restaurant at the top. That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, should we fly through that? I feel like we should fly through that. Tower of London. Some important stuff there. Isn't that where they keep the crown jewels? Yeah, that's pretty neat. Let's see. Observation tower, observation deck. Is that this first open one? Is that right here, or is that farther up? Yes, I actually also only know that from Sherlock as well. Anyways, let's see if we can fly through that bridge. Let's see. Cockpit view for the win. I crashed. Oh, okay. Okay. We've been at this long enough that my voice is totally about to fail me, and I'm about to be late for a different gaming session. So I think on that note, we're going to have to call it a night. But we're definitely going to be checking out a little bit more of London in the future. We're going to check out Rushmore. We're going to check out Kilauea. And if you can think of anything else next time we get going, then we'll go check that out too. But yeah, that's going to have to call it for us today. I'm going to play my outro. It's going to ask you to subscribe. Obviously, that doesn't count for you guys over there on Twitch. That'd be a follow. But yeah, I plan on doing some more of this because the last few, I've had an absolute blast just listening to what people have to say and like where they want me to check stuff out, because there have been some really cool things to check out. But yeah, that's where we're going to call it, and I will see you in the next one. Well, it looks like that's going to do it for us today, guys. I wanted to say thank you for hanging around this long. If you did and you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. Just so you don't miss out on any of the other cool stuff coming on down the road. If you'd like to hang out with us, please hit us up on Discord. Link is in the About section on the channel, or you can go to discord.onesnot.com, and I will see you guys